Smoke climbs where the neon glows. Tonight, I remember who I am. I miss the fire that lived inside my younger eyes. Before the city taught my heart 1,000 goodbyes. They carved these scars beneath this tailored black design, but they never stole the cold that lives inside my mind. Gold on my neck can't buy the soul I chose to keep. Kings aren't measured by the mountains that they reach. Honor is the crown that never fades with time. I survived the storm, the king was always mine. I came from streets where every meal was done with sweat. A mother's prayers are richer than a paycheck ever gets. I carry dreams inside a backpack full of hope, believing every sunrise handed out another road. Then I'm in the city dressed in polished marble halls, luxury beside the shadows hiding in the walls. Every smile concealed another sharpened blade. Every promise disappeared before the debts were paid. Friends became strangers chasing diamonds in the rain. Love became a lesson written only through the pain. Every sacrifice engraved another silent mark, turning bright ambitions into conversations with the dark. Sometimes I stared into the mirror late at night, wondering where that fearless kid had vanished from my sight. The success replaced the heartbeat that I used to know. What was he standing deeper than the work could ever show? I missed the fire that lived inside my younger eyes. Before the city taught my heart 1,000 goodbyes. They carved these scars beneath this tailored black design, but they never stole the code that lives inside my mind. Gold on my neck can't buy the soul I chose to keep. Kings aren't measured by the mountains that they reach. Honor is the crown that never fades with time. I survived the storm, the king was always mine. Every lonely evening became another page to read. Discipline replaced the comfort that I didn't need. Failure taught me patience, louder than applause. Every broken chapter revealed another cause. Now I walk through towers wearing silence like a suit. Every careful move grows from an invisible root. Chinese lanterns glowing through the midnight haze. Ancient dragons watching every choice I make. I learned revenge is cheap when wisdom leads instead. The strongest warrior conquers anger in his head. Loyalty became the language when he couldn't buy. Standing with my brothers even when the wells rain dry. The mirror doesn't show the child I used to be. It shows the man that every hardship helped me see. Not colder, only stronger than I ever understood. Still protecting every promise, still defending what is good. The city forged of steel beneath my steady hands, but never rewrote all the dreams that shaped my plans. Empires fall whenever pride becomes a king. Character survives when everything loses its wings. Power fades, fortunes disappear. Legends remain because their conscience stays clear. If tomorrow takes the palace that I built today, I still possess the only crown that cannot fade away. I found the fire that never truly left my soul, hidden underneath the weight of every painful road. These scars became the map that led me back to light. Every battle taught my heart the meaning of the fight. Though me shine beneath the city's endless sky, but honor is the treasure no thief can ever buy. Real kings protect their purpose through the darkest night. The world changed my life, but never change what's right. The streets gave me scars, the storms gave me wisdom, the silence gave me strength. I don't miss the boy anymore, because he's still alive inside the man who never surrendered. They thought the storm would bury me. It became my foundation. I was built by the storm, not the comfort of the sun. Every battle shaped the man that I become. Silk on my shoulders, go beneath the neon glow. But my greatest treasure is the heart I still protect below. They can count my fortune, they can measure what I own, but they can't count the nights I stood completely alone. A king is not the castle or the empire he controls. A king is the man who never bargains with his soul. Started with a backpack and a head full of dreams, believing every honest road was stronger than it seemed. The mother's gentle prayers followed every step I took, while my father taught me lessons no classroom ever wrote. The city welcomes strangers with a dazzling smile. Golden tower stretch a mile after endless mile. It promised me success if I forget where I've been. Trademark conscious for a faster way to win. At first I chased the glitter blinded by the light, running after futures that disappeared by night. Every handshake hit another sharper knife. Every victory demanded another piece of life. One by one familiar faces faded in the smoke. Trust became a language almost nobody spoke. I looked into the mirror asking, who are you? The silence answered louder than the truth. I knew I was built by the storm, not the comfort of the sun. can measure what I own, but they can't count the nights I stood completely alone. The king is not the castle or the empire he controls. The king is the man who never bargains with his soul. Then the hardest years became my greatest gift of all, teaching me that real strength rises after every fall. Discipline replace the anger in my veins, while patience quietly untie resentment's chains. Now I speak with actions louder than my name. No, an empty noise can never build a lasting reign. Red lanterns glow beside the dragon gates at night. Ancient wisdom tells me power serves what's right. I no longer envy those who rose by stepping low, because borrowed crowns eventually will show. The strongest empire stands on loyalty and trust. Everything else eventually returns to dust. When I see that younger dreamer in my eyes today, I smile because he never truly walked away. He simply learned that hope wears on my after pain, and kindness can survive the darkest rain. The storm never hated me, it prepared me. The city never defeated me, revealed me. The crown ever completed me. Character did. I was built by the storm. Every scar became a flame, lighting every road that carried me through pain. Gold can decorate a life but never ride a soul. Only truth can keep a heart forever whole. If tomorrow takes away the palace that I own, I'll still be standing proudly on the strongest stone. Because real kings don't fear what time may one day steal. They protect the values that no storm can never kill. The city gave me scars, the storm gave me strength, life gave me wisdom, but my character was built by the storm. The streets changed everything except my name. The streets changed everything except my name. I never sold my name just to wear a crown. Never traded truth when the world broke down. Black suit, cold eyes, walking through the flames. The city changed my life, but it never changed my name. Diamonds lose their shine when the lights grow old. Loyal hearts are worth more than a vault to gold. The king isn't measured by the empire that he claims. He's remembered by the honor that protects his name. I was raised where hope was louder than the empty plates, where every sunrise was but some create your fate. My hands were up before they ever touched success, dreaming with a heart that feared nothing less. Then I chased the skyline glowing red at night, where fortune will perfume and power dressed in white. The city smiled at dreamers only to test they soul, offering shortcuts where they hidden cost to pee. I watched good people disappear behind ambitious door, brothers chasing wealth until they knew themselves no more. Every promise sounded sweeter wrapped in fame, until betrayal introduced itself by name. Some nights I couldn't recognize the face I wore. The fearless kid felt farther than he'd been before. I thought the city had erased the man I knew, but time revealed a deeper truth. I never sold my name just to wear a crown. Never traded truth when the world broke down. Black suit, gold eyes, walking through the flames. The city changed my life, but it never changed my name. Diamonds lose their shine when the lights grow old. Loyal hearts are worth more than a vault of gold. The king isn't measured by the empire that he claims. He's remembered by the honor that protects his name. Failure carved a map no teacher could design. Every wrong turn slowly drew a stronger line. Loneliness became the silence I could trust, burning fear away and turning weakness into dust. Now I move like water, calm, controlled, aware, never wasting words just to fill the air. Red lanterns glow across the midnight rain. Ancient dragons watch while legends earn their names. I learn forgiveness carries more strength than revenge. Patience builds a bridge where anger finds an end. The richest man isn't the loudest in the room, he's the one whose conscience never meets his doom. Looking back I finally understand the cost. The boy inside my heart was never truly lost. He became the compass guiding every choice I make, teaching me what no amount of wealth could ever take. Gold can buy a palace, but not peace. Power can silence voices, but not truth. When the world strips everything away, your character is all that's left. I never saw my name. I never saw my name. Yeah. I never sold my name just to wear a crown. I carried every lesson when the walls came down. Every scar became another reason I believe real kings protect the things that money cannot when the final page is written after all these years. Don't remember diamonds or the blood, sweat and tears. Remember there was one man standing through the flames who chose his soul over fortune and fame. The city gave me wealth, life gave me wisdom, pain gave me discipline, but my name was never for sale. Every king was once just a boy with a dream. The boy behind the king still walks with me tonight, hidden underneath the diamonds in the city lights. The world gave me a throne, but it never owned my soul. Honor is the only crown I never let them hold. Black silk, gold rings, shadows in the rain. Every scar reminds me why I never chose to change. When tomorrow writes the story after all is told, they'll remember who I was, not the wealth I chose to hold. Yeah. I grew up believing kindness wasn't something weak. A quiet heart can still become the strongest on the street. I carry dreams too heavy for my teenage hands, but hope convinced me I could build what no one planned. The skyline called my name with promises of gold. Every shining window whispered stories yet untold. I walked into the city wearing nothing but belief, never knowing every blessing carried. Hidden grief, the streets rewarded silence more than honest words. Success belonged to those who never showed they heard. Every handshake felt like rolling loaded dice. Every smile came with an unseen price. Late at night I stood beneath the pouring rain, wondering why success could still leave so much pain. I searched the mirror for the fearless child I knew, afraid the word that finally made him disappear too. The boy behind the king still walks with me tonight, hidden underneath the diamonds and the city lights. The world gave me a throne, but it never owned my soul. Honor is the only crown I'll never let them hold. Black silk, gold rings, shadows in the rain. Every scar reminds me why I never chose to change. When tomorrow writes the story after all is told, they'll remember who I was, not the wealth I chose to hold. Yeah. Then one quiet evening something finally became clear. Strength isn't the absence of uncertainty or fear. It's waking every morning choosing purpose once again, standing taller every time life knocks you to the ground. Failure became a blacksmith shaping patient hands. Loneliness became the architect behind my plans. Every sacrifice planted roots beneath my feet, teaching me that humble hearts are hardest to defeat. Now I walk through marble halls without forgetting home. Every blessing reminds me where I started from. Red land is burning in the midnight breeze. Old traditions whisper through the ancient trees. I don't wear these chains to feel what I have earned. I wear them as reminders of the bridges that I burn. I bridge you through what people only fear and doubt. The only chains I broke were the ones that held me down. Time will test every empire. Money will test every friendship. Pain will test every heart, but only character can survive them all. The boy behind the king still walks with me tonight, guiding every step beneath the endless city lights. The stones became my teachers, not the end of me. Every scar became another lesson to set me free. When the gold is faded and the palace turns to dust, honor will remain because it never breaks our trust. The greatest kings will not remember for control, they'll remember because they never lost their soul. I searched for the boy, thinking he was gone, but he was never waiting behind me. He was walking beside me the whole time. The whole time. The city sold dreams, I chose purpose. The city couldn't buy my soul. The city couldn't buy my soul. The city couldn't buy my soul with diamonds in the night. Could've still the boy who dreamed beneath those broken lights. Now I'm dressed in black with the kingdom at my feet, but my greatest victory is the man I didn't leave. Luxury surrounds me, but loyalty's my gold. Every scar reminds me what no fortune ever holds. Real kings never by the power they can't control. The richest man alive is the one who keeps his soul, yeah. I care for quiet mornings and impossible dreams. A little hope stitched in the worn out denim jeans. Mama said walk proudly even when your pockets ache, because an honest name is something no one else can take. Then I crossed the bridge where neon ruled the night. Glass towers kiss the clouds with promises so bright. The streets applauded when it's buried those who failed, teaching every lesson money couldn't tell. Every friend who disappeared left another empty chair. Every betrayal echoed through the silence in the air. I traded comfort for ambition, one decision at a time. Watching innocence disappear before I reach my prime. I asked the mirror, where's the kid who feared no pain? The reflection answers softly, he's beneath the chains. Not imprisoned by the city or the life you chose, just waiting for the day you finally come back home. The city couldn't buy my soul with diamonds in the night. Could've still the boy who dreamed beneath those broken lights. Now I'm dressed in black with a kingdom at my feet, but my greatest victory is the man I didn't leave. Luxury surrounds me, but loyalty's my gold. Every scar reminds me what no fortune ever holds. Real kings never by the power they can't control. The richest man alive is the one who keeps his soul, yo. Failure became the architect of who I am today, building stronger foundations. Every time I lost my way, loneliness became a mentor few could understand, teaching me to trust the work more than the applause of fans. Now I enter every room without demanding praise. Quiet confidence reflected in my steady gaze. Red lanterns burn beneath the dragon painted sky. Ancient spirits will stand with truth and never hide. I seen fortunes vanish faster than the morning mist. Watch powerful names become forgotten on the list. That's why I guard my conscience harder than my wealth, because no empire matters if you lose yourself. Today I think the stones instead of cursing what they took. Every painful chapter strengthened every page I wrote. The dream will never die beneath the city's weight. Heat simply grew into the man prepared to carry fate. The streets testing my patience, the nights tested my faith, the losses tested my heart, but none of them could purchase my soul. Could purchase my soul. The city couldn't buy my soul with diamonds in the night. It only forged the armor that protects my inner light. Now every scar shines brighter than the gold I wear, because they're proof that hope survived every nightmare. When history remembers everything I've done, don't remember the empire or the battles that I won. Remember that I walked through every storm with honor. Oh, because a true king protects his character before his throne. One day gold will fade, the throne will be empty, the city will forget my name. One day the gold will fade, the throne will be empty, the city will forget my name. But if my honor lives, then I was never defeated. Before the throne, that was just a dream. Don't judge the crown unless you want the pain. Every diamond that survived the pressure and the rain. The city took my innocence, but couldn't break my name. The man beneath the crown is still exactly who I became. Black silk, gold chain, standing fearless in the storm. A king is built by character, not the clothes he wears alone. When the lights burn out and every fortune fades away, honor is the only thing that never walks away. I was raised where hope was stronger than the walls around our home. Every lesson taught me courage even when we stood alone. My father said protect your word before your pride. Those simple truths became the compass for my life. I stepped into a city painted red and gold, dreaming I would write a story history will hold. Neon dragons washed above the midnight streets, wild wolves and tailors who smile before they cheat. Every victory demanded something left behind. First became memories scattered through the hands of time. Love grew distant as ambition filled my days. Silence became louder than applause or praise. One night I looked into the mirror's quiet glass, searching for the fearless kid I left somewhere in the past. I almost blamed the world for who I grown into. Into the reflection quietly spoke the truth. Don't judge the crown unless you want the pain. Every diamond that survived the pressure and the rain. The city took my innocence, but couldn't break my name. The man beneath the crown is still exactly who I became. Black silk, gold chain, standing fearless in the storm. A king is built by character, not the clothes he wears alone. When the lights burn out and every fortune fades away, honor is the only thing that never walks away. The scars upon upon my soul, became invisible tattoos. Every disappointment gave my heart a stronger truth. Discipline replaced the anger I once knew. Wisdom whispered answers that revenge could never prove. Now I lead with patience more than force or fear, listening before speaking so my vision stays clear. Ancient temple standing through 1,000 years remind me greatness grows from faith instead of fear. Money built the mission, but they never built the man. Power opened doors, but couldn't help me understand. Only loyalty remained when fortunes rose and fell. Only those who stayed could truly know me well. The child inside my heart was never left behind. He simply learned that strength begins inside the mind. Not every battle has to end with someone's fall. Sometimes true victory means standing through it all. Empires rise, empires fall. Time eventually humbles them all. But a heart that stays honest, a soul that stays true, leaves behind a legacy no storm can undo. Don't judge the crown unless you don't judge the crown unless you don't judge the crown unless you wanna bang. Don't judge the crown unless you want the pain. Every scar became a reason I refuse to change. The streets became my teacher, every loss became my guide. Now I wear my purpose with humility and pride. Power will lose its shine and kingdoms disappear, but truth grows louder with every passing year. The greatest kings are not remembered for control. They remember because they never sold their soul. The city gave me battles, life gave me wisdom. The crown gave me responsibility, but my character was the only thing I never negotiated. The mirror remembers, even when the world forgets. The mirror never lied. Da, 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 da. The mirror never lied. The mirror never lied. The mirror never lied. When the city changed my face, every scar became another chapter I embrace. Silk suits, black gloves, standing under crimson skies. But the strongest man I know still lives behind my eyes. Gold fades with the seasons, power disappears. Honor outlives fortune, surviving every year. You can conquer every street beneath the midnight sky, but if you lose your soul, you never truly rise. I was just another dream inside a crowded train, carrying tomorrow while escaping yesterday's pain. Nothing but ambition stitched inside my chest, believing honest hands would always beat the rest. The skyline looked like heaven wrapped in neon light. Every tower promised glory waiting every night. I chased the future with the fearless heart of fire, never knowing every step would lift the stakes much higher. The streets were full of wolves wearing polished smiles, walking through betrayal hidden underneath their style. Every handshake carried secrets never spoken loud. Every celebration disappeared into the crowd. I watched my innocence dissolve like pouring rain, trading sleepless nights for wisdom born from pain. Sometimes I wished I could return to who I've been before survival taught me every way to win. The mirror never lied when the city changed my face. Every scar became another chapter I embraced. Silk suits, black gloves, standing under crimson skies. But the strongest man I know still lives behind my eyes. Gold fades with the seasons, power disappears. Honor outlives fortune, surviving every year. You can conquer every street beneath the midnight sky, but if you lose your soul, you never truly rise. Yeah. Then I learned that storms don't come to end your name. That your right to separate conviction from the fame. Pressure for your discipline, no classroom could explain. Turning every setback into fuel inside my veins. Now my walk was silence louder than 1,000 words. Every move calculated like the flight of patient birds. Red linen shadows dancing on the marble floor. Ancient dragons guarding every unspoken war. I forgave the ones who doubted every dream I made, because revenge is just another heavy chain. The richest man is not the one with endless gold, but the one whose heart can never ever be controlled. The mirror finally showed the answer I pursue. Not a broken man, but someone stronger than he knew. The hopeful kid still whispers every time I stand. Never let success arrest the goodness in the man. The streets can teach survival, the world can teach restraint. Pain can shape a warrior without turning him to hate. A crown means nothing if respect has disappeared. The greatest victories begin when your conscience stays sincere. The mirror never lies. finally see the boy I thought I lost has always lived in me. The city built my armor, but it couldn't steal my light. Every wound became another reason I could fight. Fortune fills the palace, character fills the throne. Real kings leave legacies no money's ever owned. When the final curtain falls beneath the endless sky, may they remember not my wealth, but how I live my life. The city changed, my reflection, not my foundation. Because a true king doesn't protect the crown, he protects the man worthy of wearing it. The crown looks heavy because nobody sees the weight beneath the gold. Yeah. The crown looks heavy cause nobody sees the weight beneath the gold. I buried yesterday beneath these city lights, turned every broken dream into a reason to fight. Diamonds on my wrist, but the scars still remain. Every drop of glory carries echoes of the pain. The throne is built with loyalty, not money or fame. A king protects his honor long before his name. The world can change my story, never change my soul. That's the real price, the price of the crown of gold. I wasn't born inside a palace made of stone, just a quiet kid believing hard work. Stood alone, a pocket full of hope, empty hands, steady eyes, dreaming bigger than the limits drawn across the sky. The city welcomed me with flash and luxury, neon dragons dancing over streets of jealousy. Every corner whisper shortcuts to success, but shortcuts only leave a lifetime of regret. People change whenever fortune came around, smiles became disguises, wearing expensive crowns. Promises dissolve like smoke into the night, leaving only silence standing by my side. I questioned every step that brought me to this place, searching for the feeling smile upon my younger face. Did ambition still the innocence I knew, or was it hidden underneath the battles I lived through? I buried yesterday beneath these city lights, turned every broken dream into a reason to fight. Diamonds on my wrist, but the scars still remain. Every drop of glory carries echoes of the pain. The throne is built with loyalty, not money or fame. A king protects his honor long before his name. The world can change my story, never change my soul. That's the real price, the price of the crown of gold. Failure became my teacher, dressed in black and gray, showing me that patience always finds another way. Every lonely evening, sharpen who I be. Pressure made a diamond out of broken pieces of me. Now I move with purpose through the midnight glow, speaking little, letting every action always show. Ancient lines carved beside the palace gate remind me every empire rises through its fate. I stopped counting enemies and counted what was true. Family stood beside me when the cold is winter blue. Money fills the table, but it cannot feed the heart. Character's the treasure that can never fall apart. When I face the mirror, now I finally understand. Life did this to the dream, it simply shaped the man. The fearless child still breathes behind these watchful eyes. Older, wiser, stronger, ready for the rise. For the rise. Stronger, ready for the rise. Oh, steel is never forged beneath the peaceful sky. Mountains only rise because the earth survives. Every scar became another lesson I could keep. Every wound protected, promises buried deep. Power fades, fortunes rust. Only honor survives when kingdoms turn to dust. I bury yesterday beneath these city lights. Now tomorrow shines because I survived the night. Gold around my neck can't define who I became. Every scar reminds me why I'll never chase the fame. Real kings build legacies that outlive every throne. Standing tall with nothing if they stand upon their own. The city shaped my future, but it couldn't rule my soul. The greatest crown I wear is the man I still control. Is the man I still control. Luxury can decorate a kingdom, but character is what keeps it standing. The streets wrote my story, the storms refine my spirit, and the crown was never made of gold.